What's your club's biggest asset? The thing that's the most strength of your club? Is it something brand new you're going to build, or a program you're going to start? Is it something new? Or is it something you already have? Hi, I'm Steve Garrett, and if your club's feeling a little bit like it's stuck in one spot, it's fine, it's okay, but you know there's something else that you could be doing, and you just don't know what it is. When we talk about changing up a club or turning it around, we tend to lead straight into great solutions, like change the meeting, change the time of the meeting. Let's fix the budget. Let's start something brand new and fresh. Before you make the big changes, though, you have to ask yourself, where are we starting from? What's already working? Ask those questions and think about it a little bit before you start making a lot of changes, because you might find that the changes are easier than you think. In business, when we look at a company that needs to be refreshed a little bit, or maybe not, but first part of the analysis is what they call SWOT, S-W-O-T, strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. The four big questions. But answering those questions, you have to be brutally honest. Most of our Rotary clubs are going to come to one answer, and that is, they are overlooking one of their greatest strengths. They don't even realize how valuable it is that they have a relationship with Rotary International. When people hear the word Rotary, they think service, integrity, global impact, that kind of brand recognition you just can't buy. Well, we've been buying it, but it's hard to come by, and it's really valuable. Companies pay millions of dollars to create a brand and to protect the brand. We have a brand. We have a great brand. When I would travel across the country with my kids would say, "Oh, Daddy, look, there's one of your clubs here. You have one of your clubs here." So even small children can recognize it. It's a brand. From creating community partners, from getting grants, from funding, from membership development. Rotary's reputation is a very powerful asset, but only if you choose to use it. It was over 120 years ago that Rotary was born, because one man had a desire for that small community feeling where he grew up in Wallingford, Vermont. And he was in Chicago, and he wanted to replace that small town feeling in the big city. And now that's the sense of connection that reaches all the way from Cape Town to Chicago. This fellowship is a part of our DNA. And so are our programs, our youth programs, our community programs, RYLA and Rotaract and Interact, the things we do that have names, that have name reputations and branding of their own. They're not just a legacy that you hang a picture on the wall. They are the launch pads. They are the extras. They are the pluses. And we have this other thing called the Rotary Foundation. Nearly $1 billion in assets. And it wasn't that many years ago that they spent all the money they raised every 3 years. They'd raise the money, 3 years later they'd spend the money. They really had no endowment, and they set out to create an endowment. And they said to people, give your money to the annual fund to spend on the programs this year, but give some extra money, a little bit extra money for the endowment, so that we could create a base. And they do clean water, education, global grants, global health. Don't forget that little tiny program that we set out so many years ago to eradicate polio. And you know what? We're that close. We're almost there. That's Rotary. That's what our reputation is. That's what our branding means. It is our strength, the strength that we often overlook. We don't tell people who we are and what we're a part of. If your club's ready for a little refreshing, a little bit of a change, a little bit of doing things a little bit better, not really broken, but can be improved. So look at what's really good. Look at your great strength. Ask yourself, are we using the assets that we have? And are we building on it? Are we using it as our foundation for strength? It's a ticket to global connection, powerful tools, legacy, level changes, training, motivation. It's a brand. I have to be truthful. I haven't been paid to do this. I haven't been asked to do this. Nobody said, "Steve, would you go out there and sing the praises of Rotary International?" No, I'm motivated by the fact that I watch, I see, I listen. So many times we get in our own little world and we forget that we're part of a very big thing. So that's something to think about. I'm Steve Garrett. I'm one of those old, broken down, past district governors. Strengthen our Rotary clubs. Use your brand. Keep your greatest asset in the forefront. Thanks for listening.